Seniors, add this to coffee to strengthen your legs and fight sarcopenia. Now, today I'm going to show you a natural product you can add to your coffee to make your legs stronger and combat the dreaded sarcopenia quickly and safely. Let's discover this wonderful super cafe. The sun has barely risen, and the aroma of fresh coffee already fills the house. For millions of us, this is the ritual that kickstarts the day. But then something happens. That mental boost coffee provides doesn't seem to translate to the body the same way it used to, especially for your legs. You start to notice. Maybe it's the way you now think twice before choosing the path with more stairs. Or the way your stride has become a bit slower, less steady than you remember. Perhaps you feel it when carrying groceries from the supermarket, a weight that was once trivial and now requires conscious effort. Or what's most frustrating when trying to keep up with your grandkids at the park, feeling that your legs simply don't have the same strength, the same burst of energy they once did. It's a subtle but persistent feeling, a progressive weakness that creeps in. And the first thing we think is, well, it's just age. It's normal. Or maybe I need to eat more protein, exercise more. You even try, but the change is minimal, almost imperceptible. The lion strength you felt in your youth seems to be turning into a tired meow. And that feeling, that loss of autonomy, can be deeply disheartening. But what if I told you that the main cause of this muscle weakness, especially after age 60, isn't just age? What if I told you it's not just about a lack of protein or not doing the right exercises? What if I revealed that the answer, or at least a fundamental part of it, might already be in your hand every morning inside your coffee cup? Take a moment and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more life-changing videos like this one. Imagine adding a simple compound, a secret ingredient to your morning coffee. Something that acts like a switch, sending a powerful, clear signal to your body, telling it to stop losing and start building muscle again. Imagine feeling in just a few weeks your legs firmer, your stride sure, and your energy returning. This isn't an empty promise. We're talking about a strategy to help reverse muscle loss, increase your strength, and directly combat the silent enemy of our vitality, sarcopenia. And before your mind starts to wander, let me be clear. No, I'm not talking about an expensive supplement full of ingredients you can't even pronounce. I'm not suggesting a magic potion or a pharmaceutical drug with a long list of side effects. And I'm definitely not saying you need to spend endless hours at the gym lifting weights that leave you exhausted. The solution is elegant in its simplicity. It's a natural compound, a fundamental building block of life that modern science has been intensively studying for its incredible muscle regeneration capabilities, especially in the senior population, a powerful ally with strong scientific backing that's hidden in plain sight. This video is for you. If you're over 60, 70, or 80 years old, if you value your independence above all else, if the idea of relying on others for simple tasks scares you, if your greatest desire is to continue being a strong, active, and vibrant person, able to enjoy every moment life has to offer without the shadow of physical fragility hovering over you. The promise here is simple. Regain and maintain muscle strength to live life on your own terms. And believe me, this topic is critically important. Sarcopenia, which is the technical term for age-related loss of muscle mass and function, is much more than just a matter of not being as strong as before. Our muscles are our metabolic engines. When we lose them, our metabolism drastically slows down. The body becomes less efficient at burning fat, which leads to weight gain, even if you don't eat more. Our balance is compromised. Strong leg and core muscles are essential for stability. Weakness exponentially increases the risk of falls, which can have devastating consequences. Our insulin sensitivity decreases. Muscles are the largest consumers of glucose, sugar in our blood. Weakened muscles open the door to insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. Therefore, fighting sarcopenia isn't vanity. It's one of the most powerful strategies we have to ensure our health and longevity. So, what is this compound, and why is your morning coffee the perfect delivery vehicle? Get ready, because the science behind this is fascinating and the solution is more accessible than you ever imagined. Take a moment now and tell me where you're watching this video from. To understand the solution, we first need to dive a little deeper into the real problem. As I mentioned, it's not just age. It's a specific biological phenomenon called anabolic resistance. Think of your body as a construction site, a building in constant remodeling. Your muscles are the walls of this building. The protein you eat for meat, fish, eggs, beans are the bricks. Physical exercise is the signal you send to the workers saying, "Hey guys, we need to reinforce this wall here." In youth, this system works perfectly. The workers are young, attentive, and listen to every order. You eat protein, you exercise, and your muscles grow and repair themselves. This state of building is called the anabolic state. Now what happens after age 60? Your body still receives the bricks, the protein. You still send the signal, the exercise, but the construction workers, or rather the foreman who gives them orders, has become a little deaf. He doesn't hear the instructions as clearly. This foreman is your cellular signaling system. This is anabolic resistance. Your body becomes less efficient at responding to signals to build muscle. Muscle protein synthesis, the process of repairing and building muscle tissue, slows down. So even if you increase your protein intake or drag yourself to the gym, the results are frustratingly slow or non-existent. The bricks are there, but the order to build isn't being heard. The result, the body starts to enter a catabolic state, meaning muscle breakdown, more easily. And that's why weakness sets in. The central issue, therefore, isn't just providing more bricks. It's finding a way to shout the order to the deaf foreman. It's finding a signal so strong, so clear, so unequivocal that he has no choice but to wake up and get the teams working. And that's exactly where our solution comes in. The name of this powerful signal, the shout that wakes up your muscle-building system, is leucine. Leucine is one of 9 essential amino acids, meaning our bodies can't produce it. We have to get it through our diet. But leucine isn't just any amino acid. It's part of a special trio known as BCAAs, branch-chain amino acids, along with isoleucine and vine. But here's the secret. Of all amino acids, leucine is the main star. It is the most potent trigger for muscle protein synthesis. Think of it as the master switch for muscle building. And while other amino acids are primarily the bricks, leucine has a dual role. Yes, it's also a brick, but its most important function is that of a signaler. It's the finger that presses the button. It's the key that turns on the engine's ignition. When enough leucine reaches your bloodstream all at once, it directly activates a crucial metabolic pathway in your body called the mTOR pathway, mammalian target of rapamine. I know the name is complicated, but its function is simple to understand. Think of the mTOR pathway as the chief engineer of your muscle construction. Age-related anabolic resistance puts this engineer to sleep in his office. Leucine is the messenger who breaks down the door, shakes the engineer, and says, "Wake up. We have bricks, and we have a job to do. Start building now." This leucine signal is so powerful that it can overcome age-related anabolic resistance. It forces the body to enter that muscle-building state that becomes so difficult to achieve after 60. And that's why it's not just about eating more protein. It's about getting a concentrated leucine peak to turn on the machine. Okay, leucine is fantastic. But why should we specifically add it to our morning coffee? Why this ritual? The answer lies in a brilliant metabolic synergy. There are 3 main reasons. Reason number 1, the fasting window of opportunity. When you wake up, your body is in a fasted state for several hours. Your digestive system is empty. There are no other amino acids from a previous meal competing for absorption. This creates a clean, unimpeded highway for leucine. If you take leucine with a large mixed meal, it has to compete with dozens of other nutrients. It's like trying to get into a crowded stadium. But in the morning, on an empty stomach, leucine has a VIP pass. It's absorbed quickly, enters the bloodstream massively and concentratedly, creating the sharp peak that's needed to shock the mTOR pathway and turn on the muscle-building switch. Your black coffee by itself doesn't contain amino acids or glucose that could diminish or delay this potent signal. It's the cleanest possible delivery vehicle. Reason number 2, the amplifying effect of caffeine. Caffeine, the active ingredient in your beloved coffee, is more than just a mental stimulant. It has physiological effects that perfectly complement leucine's action. First, caffeine is a vasodilator, meaning it can help increase blood flow. Think of it this way. If leucine is the important messenger, caffeine helps widen the roads, your blood vessels, allowing the messenger to reach its destination muscle cells faster and more efficiently. Additionally, caffeine stimulates overall metabolism. This metabolically active environment can make muscle cells more receptive to nutrient absorption, including our leucine. It's a true partnership. Leucine gives the order, and caffeine ensures the order is delivered with maximum efficiency. Reason number 3, the power of habit. Well, let's be honest, the best health strategy is the one we can stick to. How many times have you bought a supplement with the best intentions only to leave it forgotten in the cupboard? Morning coffee is already a deeply ingrained habit for most of us. By anchoring this new protocol to an existing ritual, the likelihood of adherence and consistency increases exponentially. It's not something new you have to remember to do. It's a small 10-second improvement to a habit you already practice every day. Simple, effective, and sustainable. Now let's get to the practical details because how you do this is crucial for getting results. First, the therapeutic dose. Scientific research suggests that the leucine trigger to overcome anabolic resistance in older adults is between 2.5 to 3 g per serving. Less than that may not be enough to create the necessary peak and effectively turn on the terror pathway. More than that doesn't seem to bring additional benefits and will just be wasted. So aim for the 2.5 to 3 g window. A precision kitchen scale is the best tool at first, but over time you'll learn to measure with a provided scoop, but be careful. Remember to consult your doctor before using any new product. Second, and this is very important, the correct form. You need to use leucine powder in its free form, leucine. Look for products that are 100% leucine with no additives, sugars, or other mixed amino acids. Avoid BCA blends and capsules for 2 reasons. First, BCA blends usually don't have enough leucine in the correct proportion to reach the therapeutic dose all at once without ingesting an excessive amount of the other amino acids. Remember, we want a leucine peak, not a background noise of other amino acids. Second, capsules are simply impractical. To get 3 grams, you'd have to swallow 4 to 6 large capsules, which is inconvenient, and their digestion is slower, attenuating the peak we're looking for. The powder dissolves in hot coffee and is absorbed quickly. Pure leucine has a slightly bitter taste, but most people find that the strong coffee flavor masks it well enough. Stir vigorously and drink. Third, the perfect timing. Ideally, consume your leucine-infused coffee within the first 30 to 60 minutes after waking up. This ensures you take full advantage of the fasted state for rapid, non-competing absorption. Don't wait until mid-morning. Make it the first or second thing you do in your day. We've talked a lot about strength and muscles, but the benefits of preserving your lean muscle mass are like a cascade of health that spreads throughout your entire body. High-performance metabolism. Muscle tissue is metabolically active. It burns calories even when you're at rest. More muscle means a faster metabolism, which helps you maintain a healthy weight and have more energy throughout the day. Fat, on the other hand, is largely inert. Preserving muscles is the most effective anti-aging strategy to keep your engine running at high RPMs. Superior blood sugar control. As I mentioned, your muscles are like giant sponges for glucose. After a meal, about 80% of blood sugar is absorbed by the muscles. Larger, healthier muscles mean larger, more efficient sponges. By improving your muscle mass, you dramatically improve your insulin sensitivity, which is your best defense against prediabetes and type 2 diabetes. Protected bones and joints. Strong muscles act as a natural corset for your skeleton. They support and protect your joints, absorbing impact and reducing wear and tear that leads to pain and arthritis. Strong muscles also exert healthy tension on bones, signaling them to stay dense and strong, helping to prevent osteoporosis. Hormonal balance and reduced inflammation. Healthy muscle tissue plays a role in hormonal regulation and produces anti-inflammatory molecules called myelins. Maintaining muscle mass helps combat chronic low-grade inflammation, which is at the root of many age-related diseases. Improved cognitive function. Believe it or not, a strong body supports a strong mind. Exercise and maintaining muscle mass increase blood flow to the brain and release growth factors that support neuron health. Your mental clarity, focus, and memory are intrinsically linked to your physical health. When you invest in your muscle health, you're not just investing in your physical strength. You're investing in your metabolic health, your bone structure, your mental clarity, and above all, your ability to live a long, healthy, and independent life. So, how do we put all this together into a simple action plan? Here's the step-by-step morning protocol. Morning protocol. Step by step. Step 1. Wake up and hydrate. Before even coffee, Drink a large glass of water. Your body is dehydrated after the night. Adding a pinch of whole sea salt or a few drops of lemon can help replenish electrolytes and prepare your system. Step 2. Prepare your coffee. Make your coffee how you like it. Ideally, it should be black without sugar or milk so as not to interfere with leucine absorption. If you can't drink black coffee, a minimal amount of milk or calorie-free sweetener shouldn't be a big problem, but pure is ideal. Step 3. Add the leucine. Measure your dose of 2.5 to 3 grams of a leucine powder. Add it directly to your hot coffee cup. The heat helps dissolve it. Stir well for about 20 to 30 seconds. Step 4. Drink and enjoy. Drink your turbocharged coffee within the first 30 to 60 minutes of your day. Savor your ritual knowing you're giving your body the exact command it needs to get stronger. Step 5. Optional but highly recommended. Move your body. After your coffee, within the next 30 minutes, try some kind of light resistance movement. You don't need to go to the gym. It can be something as simple as 10 to 15 slow, controlled squats, using a chair for support, standing up and sitting down from a chair 10 times, doing some gentle lunges or brisk walk. This movement serves as an additional signal to your muscles, telling them the order to build has arrived and the work is starting right now. Use this leucine. Step 6. Consistency is key. Make this your routine. Follow this protocol at least 5 days a week. Give yourself 2 to 4 weeks to start feeling a real difference. Change doesn't happen overnight, but with consistency, you'll start to notice more firmness in your legs, more ease climbing stairs, and a general feeling of increased strength and vitality. The journey to regain your strength and defy aging doesn't have to be a difficult and complicated battle. Sometimes the deepest solutions are found in our simplest rituals. The weakness you feel in your legs isn't a sentence. It's not something you have to learn to live with. It's the result of a biological process, anabolic resistance, which you now understand. And more importantly, you now have a simple, scientific, and powerful tool to combat it. The key to reactivating the strength of your youth, to maintaining your independence, and to living with the vitality you deserve, may very well be hidden in your morning coffee cup. It's a small change in your routine with the potential for a gigantic transformation in your quality of life. Now, I'd love to know where you're watching us from and connect with our incredible community of people seeking a healthier, stronger life. Leave your city and country in the comments. It's wonderful to see how far our health message is reaching. If you found this video helpful and insightful, please consider leaving a like and sharing it with a friend or family member who might also benefit from this information. And of course, subscribe to our channel for more practical science-backed tips for living your best life at any age. Thank you for dedicating your time to yourself today. Remember, you have the power to rebuild your strength, one coffee at a time.